Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hmm. Let's just take a nice collective inhale together. It is Saturday morning, so you know what time it is. I am your host, Shamika Cotton, and I need to open up the doors on Instagram. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. We're going to do this opening for the third time. The third time is the charm. Give me a second. Let's open up the doors for YouTube. Let's open up the doors on Facebook. Let's make sure everybody is in the room before we get this party started. Before we get today's Saturday morning tap in started. Do you know that Saturday morning tap in is a global movement? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. All right, let's get it started though on Facebook. Okay, we're got to do it first on Facebook. Okay, where is it? Let me see it on my book of faces. Come on now. All right, let's make sure the doors are open. All right, it looks like everyone can see it on Facebook. Let me make sure I can see comments when they come. Boop. Okay, comments will be coming in right there. Probably going to move this over here just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that here, minimize that. Y'all, okay? This is a show. The way this show continues to expand, I am grateful for it. It is absolutely indeed a God idea, okay? Because it is bigger than me. And on that note, we breathe. And we say Selah. All right, I think we are ready to begin this opening. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. It is that time. It's Saturday morning, September 27th, 2025. And we are about to tap in for today. For those who are new here, hello, welcome. I am your host, Shamika Cotton. And what we do every Saturday morning is we come here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we come together for some uplifting stories. We set some intentions, and then we do a little bit of journaling. Today's show is a really special show. I have a really special show and a really great exercise for us as we are embarking on our next set of shows. We just did 100 shows last week, and so now we're on the 100 to 200 track. All right, so we have a very great exercise that we're going to be doing today to kind of kick off this new phase of Saturday morning tap in, right? So, today's episode, if you need a reminder to keep your dream alive, today's show is for you. If you've been feeling stuck, distracted, or doubting what you wrote on that 300 things list, okay? Yes, today's episode is about our 300 things list. So for those of you, my series regulars, those who are not new to this but true to this, go get your journals, okay? I got mine right here. Go get your 300 things list because today is our Keep the Dream Alive in 2025 episode, where once a month we come together and we are engaging with the things that we wrote on our list. All right. So if you've been feeling stuck, today's episode, today's tap in, we are going to breathe new life into your dreams. Together today, we are going to use 8 powerful lenses, okay? The 8 lenses are truth, honesty, justice, purity, loveliness, good report, virtue, and praise, right? Now those different lenses may sound very familiar to some of you. They are inspired by Philippians 4 verse 8. Right. So we're going to be doing a wonderful exercise that is inspired by that passage that inspires me that I want to share with you. So today we will be scripting our dreams. Y'all know I love to script a dream, okay? I love to script my life. I love to co-create my life with God, with the universe, all right? So we're going to be doing some scripting today with our 300 things list. And don't worry, if you have not done the 300 things list, bring whatever dream, whatever vision that you have on your heart, and we are going to engage with it and bring life into it. All right, you guys? So, welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. Let us go.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Hey. All right. Where y'all tapping in from? Where we tapping in from? Somebody go on Facebook and write a comment over there so I can see that. I can see the comments over there. Thank y'all so much for that. Okay, on Instagram, who's tapping in? We got the Tree of Life Herbs and Spices. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Robin Parrish, hey boo. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. Melanin Hazel 4. We're tapping in. You're tapping in. We're grateful that you're here. She's so royal. She's royalty. Hey, welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. All right, let's get the party started. We're tapping in. We win. We're tapping in. We're turning on our magic, our power. I'm telling y'all, one day I'm just going to freestyle a whole opening. I mean, that was something, right? It was something. How are we feeling today? How we feeling today? How we feeling? Soraya Jane. Oh, hi. My TikTok niece. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. I have been thinking about you so much. I love you. I missed you. And yeah, I've got some things in store for you. I'm getting them ready for you, my love. And I'm so glad that you are here tapping in. Tap, tap, tap in. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Yeah. So go ahead, you guys. Let me go ahead and light my candle. Y'all know I like to make the moment juicy. I like to make the moment juicy. And I do that by lighting a candle. But first, let me just smell it. Because it smells so good. Fresh balsam. Bath and Body Works. We're lighting it. Tap, tap, tap in. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Yes, the right thing. It's Saturday. Who ready? Where you at? Put it down in the chat. If you're ready to tap in, right? I'm ready to tap in. Put it in the chat. Are you ready to tap in on Instagram? If so, write it in the chat. If so, tap on that screen if you really mean it. Tap on the screen and give me some hearts saying I am ready to tap in. Yes, Soraya Jane. Yes. Let's see what's happening over here on Instagram. Miles is in the building. What's up for God for Central for State? So you said you are going to an acting workshop today at 12. Have fun. Take flight. Enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to seeing your resume and your package come in for this internship program that's starting in a few weeks. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started because we have a lot to cover today. And I want to get as much done as possible. And so let me go ahead and just take the music out. Let's go ahead and get this party started right now. Ow. We're tapping in. Okay. Cut. Okay. Very good. Okay. Whoo, I had to reel myself back in, y'all. I just be feeling it. I'm just feeling this Saturday morning tapping. Y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In. For those who are just now joining us, welcome. Somebody on Facebook, let me see. Is Facebook Live? Is it working? I need someone to go over to Facebook. So we know that YouTube, we know that Instagram is working. I need to know that Facebook is working. What's up, Perfectly Imperfect? So good to see you here, gorgeous queen. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap-in. For those who may be just now tuning in, today is an episode of Keep the Dream Alive in 2025, where we are looking at the things we wrote down on our 300 Things List journal. Remember that thing we did back in January? Remember that? You right on time, perfectly imperfect. You are always in the right place at the right time. As a matter of fact, let us all affirm it right now. So here's how it's going to go. All right. We are going to do one of my favorite affirmations, and we are going to pair it with some breathing. Okay. Because I definitely could use some deep breaths right now. we all could definitely use some collective deep breaths to bring us all present in this moment, because I've got some juicy stuff ready for y'all today. Okay. I am overflowing and you all are getting some of that wonderful overflow. All right, Miss Gina. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to do the affirmation. Now, for those of you who know me, y'all know that I'm a God girl. Okay. Now, people who tap in, everybody might not be a God girl or a God being. So, for when I say the word God in this affirmation, feel free to substitute in these words. Okay. You can say God, you can say good, you can say universe, or you could say whatever you want to. You could say Buddha. Okay. You could say Allah, whatever your higher being is, whoever that is for you, feel free to say it at that time. Okay. So we are going to do this affirmation and you will repeat after me. Are y'all ready? Somebody put in the chat, we ready. Somebody put in the chat, we are ready. Somebody put in the chat so I can know y'all ready to do this. I need to know. Are y'all ready to do this with me? Are y'all ready to tap in to this collective, wonderful community that we have here? Somebody put it in the chat. I am ready. And I am waiting because okay, there we go. All right, I just needed one person to say it. We are ready. Thank you, Mrs. Gina V. All right, so as we just take a moment to center ourselves, allowing us to feel our feet on the ground, allowing the chair to support us if we are sitting in the chair, or allowing the bed or the floor to support us if we are laying down. Wherever you find yourself in this moment, let's come to this place, to this moment, breathing, because it is in that place of breathing and tapping into our breath that we are able to ground ourselves and to set the atmosphere, to open ourselves up to today's Saturday morning tap in. So repeat after me. I am always in the right place at the right time. And then inhale. Let that settle. All right. God's blessings chase me down and overtake me. And then inhale and exhale. People go out of their way to be good to me. Inhale and then exhale. Because I am blessed and highly favored. And then inhale and exhale. Y'all, thank y'all for taking that moment to affirm and breathe with me. Let me know if y'all already feel it. Do you already feel more open and more connected to this moment, hair trends barber? Do you already feel it perfectly and perfect? You have already affirmed something very powerful in your life. You have already spoken life to yourself. And by breathing in after each affirmation, we allow the words that we say to settle into our hearts, into our mind, and into our consciousness. All right? Because that is what Saturday morning tap-in is all about. It's about us coming together to do the work that sometimes gets pushed aside during the week, the work that we sometimes say, you know what, I'm going to get to that. The work that we plan on doing first thing in the morning, but oops, we overslept and now we didn't make time for it. And now we're running about our day. Saturday morning tap-in is that place where we can come together, set aside time to do the work together. And I try to do it in 1 hour. You guys, I'm a work in progress, okay? I am absolutely a work in progress. So let me see what's happening on Facebook, because I don't see people in Facebook. And so I'm wondering if my audience is turned on. Okay, I'm going to have to trust that it is turned on Facebook. If not, they're going to have to get the recording. But I believe so. A couple weeks ago, I didn't see the people in Facebook chiming in, and it was because my privacy settings were marked to private. And so I just want to make sure that that is not the case today. So I'm going to check one more place just to double check one more time, because I don't want anyone to miss what we have in store today. Nope, it looks like all of my audience controls are turned on. Okay, very good, very good. All right, so as I mentioned, we come together every Saturday morning. We're going to set some intentions today. I'm so glad to see that Soraya has been doing her box breathing. I love that you are using the tools that you learn here, the tools that we practice together. So I'm so proud of you, Soraya Jane. I am so very proud of you. I want you to know that. All right. So for today, let's see where we are with this script. Where are we with this script? All right. So what I need from you guys, this show is very interactive. So I'm going to need you guys to engage with me. So first things first, I need two numbers between 1 and 8. Give me two numbers between 1 and 8. The first two numbers I see on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, those will be the numbers that we pick. I need two numbers between 1 and 8. Two numbers between 1 and 8. I don't know why that got real like Negro spiritual just now. Or I don't know what that was. But yes, where they at? Put it in the chat, you guys. Put it in the chat. Two numbers between 1 and 8. All right. All right. Perfectly imperfect. We got number 3. All right. Give me another one. I know there's a lag, so I have to allow technology to catch up with me. All right. And number 8 it is. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. We have those numbers. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Okay. 6 numbers. All right. Give me a number between 0 and 20. Let me see these numbers come in. Let me see some numbers come in. Let me see these numbers come in. Y'all, I am musical. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap-in. Some more 2K3s in the building. Welcome to, thank you so much, number 7. So some more 2K3, one of my producers of the show. What we are doing today is a Keep the Dream Alive in 2025 episode. We are revisiting our 300 things list. Okay. Some more 2K3. Steven, can you do me a favor? Can you go over on Facebook and write a comment in the live stream so I can make sure that this live is on Facebook? I just want to double check that I can see those comments. All right, very good. So we got a number between 0 and 20. Okay, now I need a number between 21 and 50. Let me have it, y'all. Between 21 and 50. Yes, I'm putting y'all to work. This is our Saturday morning tap in, right? Y'all work here too. Okay. Y'all work here too. All right. What y'all doing on YouTube? Y'all working over there too. Give me some numbers. Give me some numbers between 21 and 50. Between 21 and 50. Yes. All right. All right. 44. Thank you very much. Now give me a number between 51 and 75. 51 and 75. Some more 2K3. What was that yes for? Is that a yes that it is working over on Facebook? What is that yes? What is that yes for? You guys, I am basically a human jukebox. Okay. I'll make up a song. If I don't have a song in mind for a phrase, I just do it. That's just how my mind works. Where are we at? A number between 51 and 75. We are ready to tap in. Today, we are setting the stage for some powerful engagements. The live isn't on Facebook. I knew it. I knew it. What is happening? Okay. Let me see something right now. Thank you. Some more 2K3. Let me remove it from Facebook and then I'll put it back. Stand by. Stand by. Because yeah, it says it's on Facebook, but it's saying it's not. So I'm going to delete it and put it back in a second. All right. I appreciate you. All right. Remove this destination from the stream. Delete. All right. Oh, here's a link to your Facebook stream. Okay, let's see. How do I get this over there? Okay, very good. All right. And so the next number while I'm doing this, let me see. Did you guys give me the number between 51 and 75? Great. The next number we need while I'm problem solving this, 75 to 100 and go. 75 to 100. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to Facebook and see if there's a way to get this up and going. We need a number between 75 and 100. I don't know how to do this. It's saying that I'm live. That is so interesting. Where is it live at? Some more 2K3. Steven, if you hit refresh on my page, it's not showing up at all. All right. All right. Let's see what numbers you guys are selecting. All right. A number between 75 and 100. A number between 75 and 100, everyone. That's what we're looking for. All right. Okay. All right. Between 75 and 100. I'm putting the stream back to see if this actually works. And let's see, save. I think I relaunched the Facebook stream. All right. How we doing on those numbers? All right. We got, that's so funny. We got 98 and 89. I'm taking them both. 101 to 200. What's up? Who is Meatball? Who is Meatball? Who is Meatball? Who is Meatball? Give me a number between 101 and 200. All right, some more 2K3. Steven, can you go over and see if it is back now? We are looking for tap in on my Facebook page. We're looking for the tap in on my Facebook page. Let's see. Tap in. Let's see if this works. Public. All right. Let's see if this also works. Post it. All right. Let's see what we got for these numbers. Okay. 111. That's what I'm talking about. Now give me a number between 201 and 300. Steven, let me see if you see what I just posted. We're looking for a number between 201 and okay. Oh, wait, that's old. That's not the live one. Ah! Divine Spirit, we need infinite intelligence. We need to know how to do this. What is happening right now? Let's see. Nope, that didn't work. Let's see. It says it's saying live now. All right, bear with me. Manage video. Let's see if that does anything. So that's good. It says you now are live. Let's do settings. Okay, I'm just double checking, you guys. Bear with me. Oh, great. So I see it here. I see. Is it on my page? Do you see that? Some more 2K3? Oh, it looks like my camera went away. I don't understand this. I don't understand. All right. All right. Okay. And I think we have all of our numbers now. All of our numbers now. Okay. Let's see what we have happening right now. Okay. So did we get a number between 201 and 301 as we are trying to problem solve this right now? Is this the live one? We're live, folks. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In. Okay, great. Okay, great. Stephen, thank you so much. So where is this posted? Where did you just post that? On my page, or is it okay, it is on my page so people can find it? Okay, very good. Carrying on. Just wanted to make sure I could see what's happening over on Facebook. All right, very good. Thank you all so much for your patience. We want to make sure everybody gets in on this amazing show, this amazingness for today. You all on Instagram, I don't see a number between 201 and 300. Let's go. Let's get it. A number between 201 and 300. Can y'all hook a sister up with a number between 201 and 300? Great. So yes, it's on your page. Plus, it's on the Facebook group. Okay, very good. Great, great, great. You rock. You absolutely rock, Stephen. I appreciate you so much. Okay. 276. Kathy, welcome to Saturday Morning Tap In, my love. Oh, I'm so honored that you're stopping by for the tap in today. All right. Stephen, why did you write 88? Do you have a delay on Instagram? All right. All right. All right. All right. So we have the numbers that we need. So remember, last week we had our 100th episode, and we were working our way through the book 100 Days of Gratefulness, right? Well, we did all the prompts in that book. So for today's journal prompt, I've got something very special lined up for you today for today's journaling exercise. All right. So if you don't have your journal, go ahead and get it. But in the meantime, I want to share something with you guys that I'm really excited to share. I don't know if you guys already saw this. If you follow me, you may have seen it. If you don't follow me, this may be your first time seeing it. But I want you all to check something out right now. Check this out. All right. Okay. I can't wait till these interns get here. What interns you say? These interns. Yes, you all, the time is come. We are officially accepting entries for the fall 2025 cohort of the 1010 Talent Internship Program, affectionately known as T3IP. What you all may have seen this week is a post that I did where I shared that I have been through challenges and obstacles to get this program up and running, but because I didn't give up, because I didn't give up on that dream, because I wrote the vision in my 300 things list, it is happening. It is happening right now. So I'm so excited about the program. And I want to just share a little bit with you all about the program while I have you here before we get into today's Saturday morning tap in. What you will be seeing over the course of the next couple of weeks is I will be going live every day until this next cohort of interns begin. Because what we are doing, the space that we are creating for creatives, for entrepreneurs, for all kinds of creative beings, is a space where we can come together, collaborate, we can make stuff, and get hands-on experience working with me. Okay. For those who are new to me, I am Shamika Cotton. I am an actor. I have been an actor for almost 26 years now, working in front of the camera, behind the camera, on television, in theater, off Broadway, regional theaters, also in films, right? And what I have created is this amazing internship program where I am sharing what I know, where I have created this program that is a program that I wish I had when I first started in this industry. And not only do I wish I had this program when I first started, but it is also the program that I wish was available right now to also prepare those for today's workforce, right? Today's workforce is different from the workforce from 26 years ago, right? So this program brings it all together. And so I hope that you all will join us on this journey, whether you know someone who would be a great intern candidate. We have 8 spots open, y'all. Okay. I'm taking in 8 interns this cycle. Okay. That's the most I can take in at the moment. And each of these intern spots will receive a stipend. Okay. How much of a stipend? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, Pete, please. Every intern will receive a $2,500 stipend so that they can come be a part of the program and not just learn, but you are going to get paid to learn. Okay. That's what I wanted to have, an opportunity to be poured into both mentally and financially. Can I get an amen? Amen. Hashtag want to do it. Okay. That's what I wanted to create. And that's what I have created with the 1010 Talent internship program, right? And so I've developed this really wonderful model that allows charitable donations, right? It allows us to raise the funds together to create this opportunity for 8 very special interns who are serious about their careers, who are hungry, saying, I have this dream. How do I get it out of me? Somebody please show me the way, right? I heard the call in the universe. I heard that they were canceling DEI programs and limiting opportunities for people. I heard the call that said, somebody provide opportunities. Somebody needs to know that there is still money in this economy that we can give to those who are learning. We don't have to go to the government for the money to fund our visions and our dreams, okay? When you are tapped in to the universal bank account, there is abundance. But it is up to us to come together and say, I am willing to bring this God idea into expression. I am willing to do the work. And that is the call that I have answered in creating this program. Now, true, this program started in 2023 before some of the things that are happening right now in our country were even happening. But that's because when you are called to do something, you will get called before it's time to get ready for when it's time. Can somebody say, get ready so you stay ready so you don't got to get ready? Okay. That is what T3IP is all about. It is a project that I'm very passionate about. As you can see, I could talk about it all day, and I will be talking about it every day, right? Because I want to give this opportunity to intern candidates. I'm going to tell you all about this unique opportunity because these are non-traditional interns, okay? Non-traditional. I'm going to tell you about the interns that we're looking for. Perfectly imperfect. It's remote. Exactly. Why is it remote? Because I remember when I was just this creative, artistic being in Ohio, in Cincinnati, and I had this dream of being in the industry, of being this actor, and I didn't know how to touch it, right? I didn't know how to touch it. I didn't know how to break into it. I could see it on TV, but how do I get there, right? I felt out of touch, and I felt like I needed to be in the city where the things are happening. So I needed to move to New York after I graduated from college. But everybody doesn't have that opportunity. And so I created this program so that your location will not prohibit you from getting the experience that you need. So this internship program is indeed remote, okay? I've created a program that is accessible to all. that is equitable to all, no matter your gender, no matter your culture, no matter your background, no matter your age. This program is open for all. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information about the program. Okay, this is the kickoff to me doing this every day. Okay, this is the kickoff. And then we'll get into today's Saturday morning tap in, which I think you are really going to want to stick around for, because today's Saturday morning tap in is going to kick off something wonderful, wonderful in your life. Okay, if you're feeling stuck with your dreams, if you're feeling like, I don't know how to bring this big vision into expression, today's Saturday morning tap in is for you. All right, so let me just go ahead and I want to share this with you all. I want to share my screen again to tell you a little bit more about the program. And so my ask from you all is that you share this program with those who you think can benefit, that you send them my way, because I have something to give them. I have created this really wonderful program, right? Send them my way. And even if you are not looking to be an intern, maybe you can donate. Maybe you can donate so that these interns can receive a stipend to learn, so they can get these skills to go out there and birth these businesses, to birth these ideas and dreams that they have, right? To grow their skill set so that they can go out there and be of service to other people who have businesses, right? We need this program. And so, all right, let me get this started. Boop, boop, boop. That's not where I want to start in this thing. Stand by. This is why I need interns. And that's why they're coming. But yes, okay, let's go to presenter view. Presenter view. We're going to bring this over here. All right. And I want to hear, how is this landing in the chat? Did you guys, is there anyone here? Okay. Thank you. Perfectly Imperfect says, I'm claiming it. That's what I wanted to know. What are you claiming, right? How is this landing, right? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Miss Alethea, for that number. I'm going to put two numbers down for 201 to 300. So as I share about this program, remember, you may know someone who might want to be an intern. That might be you. Or maybe you just want to support this endeavor. Okay. And I will give you a way to support. We have a fiscal sponsor that is Fractured Atlas. And what that allows us to do is to give you a charitable donation receipt for your contribution. So whatever you donate, it is a tax write-off. Okay. It's really, really wonderful. All right. Enter full screen mode. Stand by. And let me share my screen. You're like, Shamika, tell us more. Tell us more. All right, let's see. Is my screen sharing? It absolutely is. All right. So as you see right now, it's open to all age levels, 18 all the way up to retired. Okay. You may be retired and you're like, I want to do something different in my retirement. Okay. I want to learn how to use technology. I want to learn AI tools. I want to learn how to make art in Canva. I want to learn how to do branding, right? Maybe you want to launch a business in this next phase of your life. Okay. This program is for you. I am not discriminating, because you know what? Being a woman of a particular age, I'm still learning. And I still need opportunities that are available for me. And a lot of times what I see are opportunities that are available to those who are coming out of college, who are in college, those under 20, under 30. But what about the rest of us who are still birthing dreams, who are still having visions? And we need experience. We need access. We need exposure in order to bring those dreams out of us and to share them with the world, right? Okay, so this program is for, I'll tell you who it's for. Current college students, recent graduates. Maybe you're an early career professional looking to build experience, right? And when I talk about the categories, that's where you're going to see the different experience categories where you can get that experience, where you can learn. Maybe you are mid to senior level professional and you're looking for a shift, right? Maybe you always wanted to be in the creative sphere, the creative landscape, right? But you said, you know what? I had to pick a different job because somebody told me you got to get a real job. So I chose this other career, but I always wanted to work in the creative space, right? If that's you, this program is for you. We're going to give you the skills and the exposure that you need so you can make that shift, right? Maybe you're just an adult of any level, like I said, and you are looking to build skills, to gain experience and expand opportunities, and to be a part of a community. T3IP is about opening doors. It's about cultivating talent wherever you are on the journey. Somebody put in the chat, let me know if this is landing. Let me know if you're starting to see, like, man, this is a good idea. I know somebody. Maybe you know somebody. If you know somebody who could benefit from this program, put it in chat. All right. Now, this program has 7 categories, y'all. 7 categories that interns can focus on. Those categories are business communications and public relations, short film and digital media, brand research and design, marketing strategy and implementation, art direction and production design, teaching and educational arts, UX design and generative AI. You all, do you see that it is not just, in front of the camera? It's not just those who are actors or writers. Creative businesses need all areas. We need those people who understand UX design and generative AI. We need those marketing people with the marketing gift and the advertising gift to be in the marketing departments, right? We need those who focus on art direction and production design. Those are the producers. We need those other areas. So these are the categories. And let me just tell you a little bit about the categories, and then we will move on today's Saturday morning tap in. Short film and digital media sounds interesting. I'm going to tell you all about that. Perfectly Imperfect. First up, public communications and public relations. Interns in that category are going to learn how to craft press releases. They're going to learn how to make pitch materials. And they're going to work on messaging that builds relationships and elevates the voice of my company, 1010 Talent and Creative Services. So if you're looking for a career in public relations or business communications, you want to be in that category. If you are an English major, a literature major, or you just love to write, you have a way with words, you write great copy for social media, you want to be in that category. If you always have great ideas on how to pitch ideas or how to give publicity to people and ideas and programs, you want to be in this category because we have a signature curriculum prepared just for you. Every category, you get a signature curriculum. We're going to ask you, okay, what is your goal? What is that idea that you have been called to earth to bring into expression that is just yours? And then I'm going to use the gift that God gave me, which is to create a pathway to help you bring that into expression. Okay. All right. The next category for you, Perfectly Imperfect, short film and digital media. You're going to develop your skills in editing, your skills in graphic design and storytelling. And all the while, you will be producing portfolio ready digital content. What that means is by the time you leave this program, right? By the time you leave this cycle, you will have pieces to put in your portfolio so that when you go for that next job, you'll say, this is something that I worked on. This is something that I created. No more just talking about, well, I kind of did this, I helped with that. No, we want to give you tangible receipts for what you did in this program. That is our promise to you, because I know what it's like to want to get an entry-level job, but they're saying you got to have experience that you can only get at the entry-level job. Make it make sense. How do I get that experience? To get that entry-level job, to get that experience, you become a part of this internship program. We're going to give you that. All right. The next category, brand R&D, marketing strategy and implementation. In this category, it's really great for those who have a knack for marketing and advertising, those who have a knack for key performance indicators, who know how to use, how to read the Instagram statistics and the TikTok statistics and know how to read all those numbers and create campaigns. You're going to be researching, strategizing, and executing marketing campaigns to grow our brand partnership, and you will be helping us to track those results. Let me know as I do this if you are already thinking like, wait a minute, I know somebody that would be great for this. If you do, tag them. Tag them in the post on my Instagram, tag them in the post on Facebook so they can go ahead and submit their resume and their application. The next category, art direction and production designs. Do you feel called to be a producer, an associate producer, a showrunner? Is that something that you want experience in? Then this category is for you. You're going to gain hands-on experience, planning shoots, creating the call sheets, and bringing our concepts to life. We have so many projects lined up here with 1010, and we will be working together with our team here at 1010 and the interns to bring those projects to life. Okay. So if you have a knack for, oh, I got this really great idea for a show, but I need to know how it's done, we're going to teach you how we do it the 1010 way. And then you'll take those skills and you'll go and apply it to your own project. We're not gatekeeping here. We're going to show you how we do it. The next category is teaching and educational arts. This category is going to be great for those who have a knack for attention to detail, right? You're going to help us design and document and organize the curriculums that we have in development here. You're going to help us create our digital products and our training courses, right? That's what teaching and educational arts intern will be working on. And then we have two more, the art of storytelling, fiction and nonfiction. We have some really wonderful projects that we are writing and developing here. So this category is great for those who are writers, whether you can write fiction or nonfiction. You will be collaborating with us on original scripts, commercials, and branded content. Okay. That's what we're doing in the fall 2025 cohort of T3IP. Welcome, Celester. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Saturday Morning Tap. And we're taking a moment for me to introduce the T3IP fall 2025 cohort and curriculum. And then our final category is UX design and generative AI. This category is for those who have a knack and a desire to explore the different AI tools and UX principles to design websites, landing pages, and innovative digital products, right? That's who this category is for. And I know you guys are like, wow, those are a lot of different categories. But guess what? I have expertise in every one of those categories. I have something to pour out in every one of those categories. For those who are new to me, my background, I have an engineering, I have a bachelor's in manufacturing engineering from Central State University. I've also worked in creative services at some of the top investment firms around the globe. Those clients include JP Morgan Chase, UBS, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, MetLife, not an investment bank, but you understand I worked in their marketing department, Cushman and Wakefield, that's real estate. I have a wealth of knowledge to share and to pour in to those who are in this program. And then the final thing I want you to know is that if you are looking and interested in this internship opportunity that we said is paid, reach out to info@1010talentacs.com. Let us know you're interested, and we will send you the steps on how to submit for the upcoming fall 2025 cohort. We are now accepting applications through October 4th. Now, there is a lot to apply for this internship program, so you want to get started now. You want to get started now. All right, you guys. So thank y'all so much for allowing me to speak about a program that is very near and dear to my heart. Like I said, we're going to be talking about it a lot over the coming couple and few weeks. And then even as the interns start to make their way into the program, you'll get a chance to meet them. You'll get a chance to meet those who are applying for the program. You'll get a chance to root for them. And also you'll just get a chance to be a part of our amazing, amazing community. All right. But I really hope that someone is inspired, right? Someone is inspired to know that, wow, Shamika, you created that? Yes, I'm telling you, I was amazing myself as I was writing out the curriculum and putting this all together. But there is something just as amazing, if not more amazing, in you. And that is why Saturday Morning Tap-In is important. It is vital. It is vital to the dreamers, to the visionaries. to tap in. There is a power that you have within you that allows you to discover and launch that dream that you have and to get it out for others to be blessed by it so that you can also be blessed by the thing that is blessing others. All right. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? All right. So perfectly imperfect, email. You want to email info at 1010 Talent AC info. I'm going to put it in the chat. Info at 1010 Talent ACS.com. All right. I'm going to put that in the chat on Instagram. I'm also going to pin it. Let me pin that there. Email them and say, I am interested in the fall 2025 T3IP program. And my amazing assistant, Chi, will send you all of the information that you need so we can get you started on getting ready to talk about the program and to submit your package. Okay. Yes. All right. So back to our regularly scheduled program. All right. So today, Saturday morning tap-in, it's probably going to run a little bit over, but that's okay. I really want to share these things with you that I have set up for us to talk about today. As I said, when we did the 300 things list a couple years ago, I realized after a year had passed from writing down my things on my 300 things list, and I look back at it, I realized that there were things that I wrote on my list that if I would have revisited my list all throughout the year, I could have made those things happen. I could have got to the end of my year and checked off many more things that I wrote down on the 300 things list. So let me backtrack. Somebody might be saying, well, what is this 300 things list? What is it? So this idea was first brought to my attention by Steve Harvey. And here is the exercise. You write down 300 things that you want to ask God for, 300 things that you want to experience. Okay. 300 things that you want for yourself, or it could be for others. But the premise of this exercise is, one, you have not because you ask not. Right? And one way that we ask is by writing it down. The other premise of the exercise is not that you ask for too much, it's that you ask for too little. When I first tried to do this exercise with the 300 things list, I would start the list, get up to like 25, and then I would get stuck and be like, I'm trying to think of more things. And so what I discovered was the way for me to make it through the whole list is to do it in community. So that's when we started coming together on Saturday morning, setting aside a week where we came together and we endeavored to make it through writing down 300 things that we wanted to ask God for. We dared to dream big, right? We dared to know that there was nothing too big or nothing too small, right? Because when you're trying to come up with 300 things, you just got to write down any and everything, right? It could be, I want to eat out once a week. Put that on your list, right? Or it could be so big as to, I want to have 6 figures in my bank account by the end of the year. You put it on the list because there is a universal principle that says when you write down the vision, when you write down your goals, when you write down your dreams, that is the magic that begins to happen, where they begin to take shape. There's a biblical scripture in Habakkuk that says, write the vision, make it plain so that he who reads it or she who reads it or they who reads it, that they can run with it and it will come to pass, right? And so that part of he who reads it, she who reads it, they who read it, that's us. We need to tap into what we wrote down. And so that's why I said, you know what, for this next phase of 300 things we're going to do, 2025, we're going to keep the dream alive. We are going to read the things that we wrote down, right? Steve Harvey encourages us to read it in the morning and at night, right? If you can't read it in the morning or at night, just make a commitment to open up your journal. Look at some of the things that you wrote down and just read them. Allow them to get into your imagination. Allow your imagination to get more clarity and more specificity about the things that you wrote down. All right. And so, what we are going to do here today, because this show, Saturday Morning Tap-In, is also about journaling, we are going to look at 8 different perspectives of what we can focus on, and what we can script to help bring the things that we wrote down into expression. All right. So for those who have their lists, now I don't know how far some of y'all got up to. All right. So I have some numbers that you can randomly pick something off of your list. All right. So if you got all the way up to 300, you can pick any of the numbers that we're going to say. All right. So here are the different numbers that you can pick. If you only got up to number 20, you can pick number 7 or number 19. All right. If you only got up to 20, you can pick number 7 or 19. If you only got up to 50, you can pick number 44. So 7, 19, or 44. If you got up to 75, you can pick 7, 19, 44, or 63. If you got up to 100, you can pick 7, 19, 44, 63, 89, 98. If you got up to 200, you can pick 7, 19, 44, 63, 89, 98, 111. And if you got all the way up to 300, you can pick 7, 19, 44, 63, 89, 98, 111, 276, and 299. All right. I'm going to put these numbers in the chat so that you guys can see them. Okay. Without looking at your journal, without looking at your list. Okay. Let me put these numbers up. I want you all to tell me which number you are going to select. Do not look at your 300 things list. Just pick a number off of the screen. Let me get these numbers in here. All right. Okay. All right. Those are the numbers on the screen. Okay, I think they're up. Okay, great. Those are the numbers. I'm going to pin the numbers here. Now, maybe this is your first time here, right? And you're like, I didn't do the 300 things list. That's okay. And in that instance, I want you just to pick one goal or one thing that you want to experience. Write it down in your journal what that one thing is. Right now, write it down in your journal. If you did not do the 300 things list and you're new here, write down, I'm new here, so I can know that you are writing down that one thing that you want to focus on for today. Just say, I'm new here, or I didn't get a chance to do the 300 things list. For those of you who did do it, what number are you picking? What number are you picking, Stephen? What number? Okay. So you're going to do 270. Okay, very good. Okay. So that's the number that you're going to be doing the journaling exercise with. Okay. Who else is here that did the 300 things list? And remember, you didn't have to get up to all the 300, right? But there's a number on the screen that you can pick. I am going to pick number 63. Okay, I'm picking 63, you guys. I'm going to pick 63. I can't wait to see what number 63 is on my list. I have no idea what it is because it was 300 things, okay, y'all? I can't remember everything I wrote on my list. All right, let me know if you're new here and you've written down what you want to focus on for today's exercise. All right, so moving on. So what we're going to talk about today are the 8 different ways that we can look at and engage with our dreams, our hopes, and our desires, right? Writing them down on the list was just the beginning, but the power comes when we keep engaging with those dreams month by month, exercise by exercise, right? So today we're going to look at 8 focus points. And these 8 focus points were inspired by the passage in scripture from Philippians 4 and 8. And that passage goes like this: whatever is true, whatever is honest, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good report, if there is any virtue, And if there is any praise, think on these things. Now, even if scripture is not your path, right? It's universal. Every tradition teaches us that what we focus on expands, right? Let me know if you heard that before. What you focus on expands. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. I'm excited for you. Yes, what you focus on expands. Where your attention goes, who knows the rest of that phrase? Your power flows. Your creative power flows, okay? Yes, 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 and yes. All right. So today we are going to take an item from our list. We're going to just do one. We were going to do two, but we're running short on time. We're going to just take one of those items on our list, and we are going to run it through these 8 focus lenses, right? True, honest, just, pure, lovely, good report, virtue, and praise. And then by the end of today, you won't just have reflected on your dream, right? You will have scripted it into being, right? Because I said that there is power in what we write down. All right. So, first, I want to walk you guys through the 8 different focal lenses. All right. The 8 different focal lenses. And so, what I'm going to need from you guys watching today, I would love for you all to write it in the chat as I go over each one. Okay. So, the first area of focus is true. Somebody put true in the chat. Number 1 is true. Somebody put it in the chat. Now, true is about aligning with what you want to be true, right? So when we are scripting our dreams and writing our life and co-creating with the universe, we are doing that through truth. We are writing it as if the reality and the desire already exists, okay? We are aligning ourselves with who we desire to be as if we already exist, right? That is the focal lens of truth. Thank you so much, Perfectly Imperfect. Perfectly Imperfect said, you know what? I came to get what was here to be got today in today's Saturday morning tap in. Okay? If you want to get it, you got to come get it. The second one is honest. Somebody put honest in the chat. And honest is about daring to admit what you really want. Can you be honest with yourself? Are you pretending like you don't really want much? Are you not walking in your truth? Be honest about what you want. Saturday morning tapping is a place where you can be honest about it, where we don't have to water it down, where we can be honest about the full version, where we can honestly say what we want without apology. All right. Number 2 is honest. All right. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. Number 3, somebody write this down in the chat. Just. Right? Remember I said just is one of the focal lenses. Just is justice. Justice is about fairness and balance, right? So when we think about those things that we want to bring in expression, we want outcomes that align with harmony for everyone. Your dream is not just for you. That's what was told to me when I first had the idea about my company, 1010 Talent and Creative Services. I thought that I said the talent is me. It's just me. However, I've been checked that it's not just about me. And that's what was whispered in my ear when I first started journaling about my company. I said, well, okay, well, if it's not just about me, then I guess that means it's about my agents and my managers. And slowly but surely, God continues to reveal to me that no, it is about so much more. This was before I even had the ideas about the interns, right? So just outcomes that align with harmony for everyone involved. All right. Did we put down number 3 as just? All right. Perfectly Imperfect. All right. Loving it. Pure. Number 4 is pure. And what does that mean in terms of the focus we need to have when we're looking at our dreams? Pure is about clarity of vision, right? Making the vision clear. That's why I said sometimes when we read our 300 things list, we want to look at it, look at what we wrote down, and allow our imagination to give us more clarity, more specificity, more details about the vision, more details about that desire that we have. Clarity also means, okay, catch this. Clarity also means uncluttered by fear and doubt. Uncluttered by fear and doubt. So when you're thinking about that dream or that desire, you want to think, okay, what is the clear vision? What other details do I have? And you want to write and script in a way that gets rid of fear and doubt. All right? That's pure. We're almost there. We're halfway there, y'all. We're halfway there. Number 5 is lovely, right? That one seems self-explanatory. Lovely is about beauty. How do we feel when we see things that are beautiful, right? Lovely is about delight and joy. Those are words that bring upon feelings. And we always talk about here, right? That the feeling is that energy, emotion, that emotion that draws our good to us. So when we're focusing on the beauty and the delight and the joy of the thing that we wrote down on our list, that starts to turn on our inner magnetism and draws it to us, right? All right, that's number 5 is lovely. Number 6, of good report. Are you keeping up? Yes, perfectly imperfect. She keeping up. You keeping up, sis. I appreciate you. Number 6, of good report. All right, for this one, this is about what is the story you want to tell when it's all said and done, right? Sometimes we get distracted about, oh my gosh, it's not going my way right now, or I'm running into these obstacles, like you guys heard in the post that I put out last week. What might have been this week? Okay, it's all a blur. Where I was running into obstacles and I started to experience some doubt, like maybe I can't do this. But Spirit said, no, when it's all said and done, what do you want the story to be? I want the story to be that this program came forward and blessed the interns and blessed the businesses and the partners that sponsored with us, that their lives were transformed, that their gifts found new purpose and meaning, that they were equipped with new skills and new talents and abilities. That's the story that I want to tell, right? So what story do you want to tell when it's all said and done? What will be your good news? What will be your testimony? That's what you focus on. All right. Number seven. All right. Okay, great. I'm always checking in with perfectly imperfect. Number 7, virtue. Virtue means excellence, strength of character, right? Who do you need to be that person that births that idea? Do you know that God will turn you into whatever you say about yourself? So when we focus on virtue and we're thinking of excellence and strength of character, speak life over yourself. Write it down. Who are you? I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I wasn't always a person that can show up consistently for 100 shows. I wasn't always a person who could wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. Okay, just about. Sometimes it's 4:30, sometimes it's 6. Okay, I'm just saying, right? I was not a morning person, but I wanted to be. I knew the story I wanted to tell. And so I started to write down in scripting. I'm so glad I got up early this morning. I spoke life. I stopped saying I'm not a morning person. I stopped saying that. And I said, I am a morning person, right? That's the character that I needed to bring my idea into expression. We write that down and we become that. You could use this. Maybe you're struggling with addiction. Maybe you're struggling. You have a mental health struggle. Write down clarity of mind, soundness of mind. You can write that down. Freedom from addiction, strength of character, excellence. I know how to keep my temper in check. I'm a person of peace. These are qualities that you can write down. Those things are virtuous. And number 8, number 8, I want to know if anybody else is getting what I'm putting down besides perfectly imperfect. I got a feeling you are. And you know what else I know? I know that those who are watching the replay, I know that you all are picking up everything I'm putting down. And so number 8 is praise. Praise is gratitude. Praise is celebration. Praise is thanksgiving. Focus on what you are grateful for. If you want to bring something into expression, start to be grateful about what is there. Start to be grateful about the small pieces of progress that you're seeing, right? Be grateful about that new connection that you made. Be grateful about that new skill that you learned. Be grateful about, it may not be all the money I wanted to make, but I made some money, right? We focus on the things that we can praise and celebrate and give thanks for. All right? So, I know we're over, but I had to express this idea that Spirit told me to talk about today. Y'all know what I say. This is not my show. It is our show that God is telling me what to do every day, and I need to be obedient to what I've been called to do. And today we have been called to begin this work. All right. So for today's Keep the Dream Alive in 2025, we are going to select. All right. We're going to select just one. All right. Because I asked earlier for 2 numbers between 1 and 8. We're going to do number 3. All right. Number 3. Who remembers what number 3 was? I'll tell you what number 3 was. All right. Number 3 is just. Oh, wow. Today, we are going to take the item that we wrote in our journal, in our 300 things list, and we are going to look at it through the lens of just. Somebody write in the chat. Are y'all excited about this exercise? Because I'm excited about this exercise. Let me get my other journal ready. So I got my 2 journals here. I got my 300 things journal, and I got my current journal where I'm going to do my journaling today. All right. And so we are going to journal. We are going to put 10 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. For those who are new here, we commit to journaling for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. The journal prompt gets us down on the page. Trey Club, what's up, Trey Club? We're about to journal. The journal prompt gets us down on the page, and all we need to do is commit to keeping the pen moving across the page for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So for today's journal prompt, let's find the thing on our list, okay? Let me go ahead. So I said I'm going to pick number 63. Go to your number 63 right now. Oh, well, that's for me. Shamika. Some more 2K3. Go to your thing on your list, the number you chose. Perfectly Imperfect. Look at what you wrote down for the thing that you want to focus on. And for those who are just joining us right now, what is a dream, a goal, or a vision that you want to bring into expression, all right? That you want to manifest, that you want to demonstrate. If you don't have it written down right now, write it down. If you do have it written down, read it. All right, let's just take a moment. Let me find mine. I got to get to my 2024 list. Okay, let me go to number 63. All right, 63. What is it? Okay, I'll take it. All right. I'm so silly, y'all, but I love this work that I get to do. All right, let me know. Perfectly Imperfect. Okay, I know you're ready. Some more 2K3. Steven, are you ready? All right, here is the journal prompt for us for today. All right. Hello, it's Chi LLC. We are looking at our 300 things list. We are looking at that goal, that dream that we want to bring into expression, the thing that we want to manifest. And now we are going to look at it through the focal lens of justice. All right, my love. And so here is the journal prompt for just. All right. Oh, I love this. This is so fun. Right. So we talked about just being fairness, balance, harmony. Here's the prompt. Imagine your dream unfolding in a way that uplifts not only you, but those around you. Ask yourself, if this dream came true in a just and balanced way, what would it feel like? Right? You can script that scene by saying, When we script a scene, we are imagining a solution that uplifts all, right? What would be fair? What would be a balanced outcome look like? Write yourself experiencing that harmony. Now, I know that was a lot. Allow anything that I just said to anchor you in what you are going to be journaling about. The timer has begun. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. We are journaling about just. And I'm going to put the different prompt ideas up on the screen, okay? But we are journaling about just for that item. This is pretty fun. We are journaling. Yo, this is amazing. And maybe you get down on the page and you're like, I think I want to write about something else. It's your journal and that's your business, right? But I do encourage you to get into your journal, to write and let it flow. Just let it flow. All right, I am going to put it on the screen right now. Let me see, journal prompts. Boop. All right, here we go. The journal prompt. It is also now pinned in the comments on Instagram, and let's see. And it's also going to be, ew, it's a limited number of characters. Okay, so I'm going to take this part out. 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go. We are journaling. Boop, boop, boop. I love this new phase of Saturday morning tap in. I'm so excited. Okay, focus. All right, here's the thing that I'm journaling about. Y'all, we are about to create some magic in our lives right now. Mark this day. Okay, so 63. This is what it is. Oh my gosh. Ah. We are journaling. And remember, when you're scripting, you want to write it in the present tense. I offer you that. Feel free to write however you want, but you can write it in the present tense or in the past tense as if it's already happened. Just a little something if you want to do a little razzle dazzle, okay, with what you're writing. Write whatever you want. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. We're journaling. 3 minutes, 52 seconds to go. We are journaling. This is amazing. Okay. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to go. We are journaling. This is really fun, y'all. Okay, 1 minute, 2 seconds to go. Ashley Nicole, we're journaling about our 300 things list. 25 seconds to go. What's up? I'm Unique. Welcome. This is Saturday Morning Tap-In. We got the PVAM students representing. Welcome to Saturday Morning Tap-In. 15 seconds to go. We are journaling. I literally just wrote the word unique, and then I'm unique shows up. I'm just saying. Awesome. That's 10 minutes and 10 seconds. We are done. Fantastic. All right. So, wait, what time is it really that time? Is it really that time? No way. Hold on one second. Wow, it is that time. All right, so let's go ahead. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's Saturday Morning Tap-In. I hope that today's show has inspired you. I hope that you will share the information about the fall 2025 cohort of T3IP. I hope that you would consider donating to our cause. Let me see what I can put on the screen for donations. Let's see. I'll put it. Look on my Instagram page. There is a post in my story on Instagram where you can click on the link to donate. If you feel so moved to donate so that this amazing opportunity can be available to someone who you know would benefit from the program, consider making a tax-deductible donation. And for those who stuck around today to do the journal prompt, to start to look at the different lenses of focus for our goals and our dreams, thank you all so much. So as I always do, I promise that I will share what I wrote in my journal. But for those who are here, if you had an aha moment today, or maybe something you wrote in your journal and you want to share it, now is the time. You are open to share that here with us in community. Maybe you are watching the replay. Feel free to write it in the comments. I love reading the comments, and you just never know how what you share will bless someone else. All right. So I will go ahead and share what I wrote, and I'm going to keep looking because I hate when I log off and I miss something that someone else shared. And then I see it afterwards and then I don't get a chance to share it. Perfectly imperfect. 11:11. Really? Wow. Wow. I love that number. And wow, that was a long show today. It's a long show, but this is what I have to give. This is what I had to give today. All right. So today I chose number 63 from my 300 things list. All right. And so the thing that I wrote, I'm so vulnerable. Okay. It is my YouTube channel is monetized. You guys, it's my list. I had to think of 300 things. Okay. I put it on my list. Okay. I put it on there. Okay. And so looking at it from the lens of just and justice, right? Where the journal prompt was, if this dream came true in a just and balanced way, what would that feel like? Imagine a solution that uplifts all. What would a fair, balanced outcome look like? Write your self experience. All right. Okay, y'all. This is what I wrote. I am so grateful that my YouTube channel is now fully monetized. The content that I share uplifts all who watch it. People have come to depend on the life-giving and inspiring messages that are encoded in every piece of content and in every story that we tell. Also, my company has a department that focuses solely on my Shamika Chronicles YouTube channel. So my monetized channel created the revenue stream I needed to grow the team and create jobs. Also, I love our plaque for top content creators on the app. We are recognized as a breakout company in content creators. Also, my story and my journey of how it all happened is documented on the app. The obstacles I faced allowed the impact of my journey, of my story, to go deeper in those who hear my story. And that deep impact gave them the fuel they needed to tap in to their unique calling. Okay. Y'all, I had so much fun engaging with that journal prompt today. So as we continue um to tap in, we are going to continue to go over the other 7 prompts. All right. So next week we will be exploring another prompt and another item on your 300 things list. All right, you guys. So thank you again to all who tapped in today. Perfectly Imperfect says, I've been listening to the universe calling on your YouTube channel every day. It's been so good. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are enjoying it. That really makes me happy. That just really fills my soul. All right, y'all. CC, one and only, welcome to the Saturday Morning Tap In. We are tapping out now, but don't worry. You can catch the replay on youtube.com/Shamika Chronicles. And since you missed it, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss next week, because we will definitely be back next week. All right, so let's set our intention today to be just. To be just. May justice unfold in every area of our lives. That is our intention today, because we got to set our intention. That's what we do here. Now go out there and expect something good, because you deserve it. All right, y'all. That has been our tap in for today. And I will see you all in the Saturday Morning Tap In Facebook group, or I'll see you all next week. All right. Bye for now.